and move us back to the outpost rather than where the other team left off. You see the gnome running around with a floating bag attached to a string.
You said it doesn't float. This is fake news.
Oh, does he have a balloon?
Maybe. They don't know. Even Party 2 doesn't know.
Do we have like anything to do in this outpost? Because it doesn't have like crap guards and some kind of demonic secretary.
Okay, can we knock on Jennifer's door and run away?
You can talk to... You can give a note to one of the guards to say the fact that you have completed the quest that is on the board. Or you
Wait,
can...
what was the quest like? Did we actually complete it?
It
Yes,
was
technically.
clear the crypt.
Yeah, it has been cleared by Party 2 also.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
There are no more hundreds. I mean, there are, but we didn't see them, so it doesn't count.
so whoever feels like they need to report that should probably do that.
Probably be Nasha, but Nasha isn't here.
Hmm.
Nasha is the charismatic one in your group.
I mean, I'm...
Wait, I mean, my character is 16 charisma.
Yeah, we have a few charisma.
No, I mean,
People.
as in RP-wise, he's the
Sure.
charismatic one.
It's true.
So, the guardsman Bob, that was his name, right? The guy at the gate that no one liked. I think his name was Bob.
No,
No, Bob is the guy that Jennifer's.
Oh, who was this then? Oh, whatever. So this guy, as we get back in, saddle up, very like proud looking, confident, I guess, bit of a swagger. So
you look like you've done something, have you?
your crypt problems has been fixed. There are no more.
Oh,
any
that's
undead.
wonderful. If that's done, then I can go and give a message to Jennifer. Actually, you know what? I'll probably send Jeremy over there. He likes having his head cut off.
Good for him, I guess. Whatever. No, okay, yeah. So we got that done. I assume there's some sort of reward, or did you just send us out to die and hope to get something done?
And if you ask Jennifer, that was probably the plan.
You'd have to ask Jennifer about that.
She doesn't want to talk to us, so I don't see how that's gonna happen.
I'm gonna knock on the door and yell at Jennifer, the crypt is cleared! And maybe something happens, maybe I die.
Clicked! Jeremy!
I feel like this will not be. I feel like this will not be a productive line of inquiry.
Jeremy shakily walks from his horse over to the door and sort of says, "Yes, Jerry, go get the box." And he sort of runs off into the storehouse and comes out with a crate.
Can I put the crate in the bag of holding?
Bag of holding has volume and weight limits, right?
He's already got something already in the box holding it.
I'm gonna wait. Can I like put it here? Because like it's too heavy. I can't really like. I need room in that bag. I'll just put the chest down here.
Just get
Ross
Krell
is
to
not
open it
letting
in
that.
pillage.
Sorry?
Just get Krell to open it and pillage everything.
Jeremy places the crate down there and then fucks off very quickly.
Should we open this
I
somewhere
guess
else?
we drag it. I guess we carry it somewhere other than the middle of the road and open it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
And I'm assuming the crate isn't so big that my character can't carry it. With 18 strength and powerful build.
Do a strength roll. Oh wait, we had a
What?
For it, Commander's just like, you roll 3 crits to like move the chest. 3 crits. You just carried all of them.
he carried one in each hand as weightlifting.
That was
Walking along.
kind of insane. Anyway,
Yeah. Roll a strength to carry the crate. I'm assuming people are going to be helping him carry
Wait,
the
do I
crate.
need like...
Just a flat strength roll.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because like... How much can my character... I think it's like somewhere in... I think I calculated that he can actually lift a boat by the rolls, so it's because with powerful build, actually increasing his carrying capacity. So... Let's see, so is it like +4 then?
You can just click on the strength attribute on your character sheet. Yeah, you basically pick it up and you're carrying it. It's a bit heavy for you.
What's inside it in that case?
My character literally has the carrying capacity of an ogre. Really. How is it heavy?
Maybe there's an ogre in the crate.
I hope
Let's see
not.
then. Let's open it.
So we carry it
You're carrying it
somewhere.
outside. Where are you carrying it to?
Let's see, like where... I mean,
This is
I mean,
it
like,
for the
somewhere
town
like...
so far, right?
Like even like over here is fine. Like
Yeah,
just
just-
so we're not in the middle of the road.
Yeah, like up against the wall somewhere.
I'm actually fine with being in the middle of the road. Fuck
Just
those
wants to be
humans.
run over.
Okay, I found the carrying capacity. 540 pounds before my character gets like any penalties. That's quite very retarded.
We can ride on you.
I mean, I think that means I can carry like every. other build.
Ignore the fact that the crate is in 2 parts.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so
It got bigger.
we open the crate.
You open the crate,
Yes.
and
Obviously.
inside you see a handful of shiny weapons.
Mm-hmm.
How shiny.
Sparkly shiny.
Fuck you.
What kind of weapons?
Yeah, what types?
There is a twin set of daggers.
Mhm.
There is a longsword. There is a staff. And there is a short sword. And a great axe, but
Mm-hmm.
I will take the twin set of tiger.
Short sword?
Yeah. None of
And
them. Only the axe looks potentially useful to me, but still probably worse than my current weapon because of how great weapon fighting works.
I'll just take what's left and sell it later.
they are all +1 weapons.
No,
That's
but
these.
can't use any of them.
Fucking useless whip fighters, monk ass.
Let's see, so
They'll get a good price.
Is it a handout or anything, or do I just mark it down?
Yeah, you just mark it down on your sheet.
So I have 2 more pointy stick +1.
let's see, I'm just gonna... I mean, I can use... Like, if it's a +1, I think it's better than my... It's gonna be better, even though... Even though the great weapon fighting doesn't like work properly. Because wizard is dumb.
So choose your stuff so that I know what's left.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the axe.
Taking
It's
short
not
sword.
here, Gdanski.
So note down what you get out of that chest.
Gnome,
Yes,
what did you take?
I didn't say anything.
No, take out of the box.
Oh, I took the set of daggers.
So long sword is what's left.
Yes.
The short sword and the staff?
So it's
I mean, stuff would probably not sell well here. Sword is easier to sell, and it probably could get a higher value in a not magical environment.
Mm.
so it hit. So that hit for. Wait, what?
So it just does +1 damage, basically, right?
No, wait. +1 to roll, +1 to damage.
Oh. 20 stick +1.
Pointy stick.
Apparently it recognizes the +1. That was actually throwing me off. Or why does it get an extra point?
Damage is
There we
1d4
Oh, oops.
plus
You're just
3.
sitting there, swing around your weapons a bit.
No, I keep misclicking apparently. Or
So,
because I'm like trying to edit the sheet.
this is correct, right?
27 roll. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. I was able to add it from the search thing, and it just appears in the character sheet as it is.
Reasonable. Very reasonable.
Oh, whoops.
Anyway, we have a castle to go to, I
Yeah,
believe.
we do. So I guess we get a night's rest, and then go out to the castle.
I'll assume so.
Yeah. Mirage wants to buy a tent and a bedroll because he apparently doesn't own one.
Can we go out in the evening? Can we go out in the evening?
It is in fact the full moon.
Yes.
Full moon memes. My favorite.
Full moon's your favorite. Everyone dies.
Not. That would be abrupt.
So you're questioning about going out in the evening. It's not actually full moon. It was full moon last night.
Yeah, I just put up a suggestion to the team. To go in the evening instead of marching there during the day and arriving during the day.
I would rather rest a day here first and then make out whenever it's appropriate.
Appropriate is a rather broad term.
Yeah, but I want a night's sleep that isn't in the jungle or in the forest.
Or a crypt.
Yeah, what he said.
I mean, you can sleep. It's just march out later to arrive by nightfall.
Oh, I'm up for exploring at night. That's my preferred way of doing things, but I don't think we make out right now. So I think yeah. Mirage wants to sleep one night here and then head out later, like the day after.
That is acceptable.
Kral and Pilbron.
Don't really care.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we do that.
Hooray.
So you want to stay the night in one of the tents here, is it? Or
Yeah, Mirage intends to buy a tent and then sleep there alone. If he can buy a tent, like from one of the merchants, not one of these big
yeah,
ones.
you would be able to buy a tent. It would be 1 gold.
Easy peasy, done. I will add that
Now
to
you
my
have a tent.
stuff.
Actually, given that, I also want an opportunity to be able to prepare spells. I'm gonna do the same thing.
I mean, we are getting long rest, so you can prepare what you want.
I mean, but technically you haven't yet since the last session, so.
I spent the gold I got from the dragon's horde.
Right, so after that, I guess we're gonna head out.
Yeah. I think so. I'll try to do it so we arrive at like dusk at the place. I don't know when we would need to leave during the day, but arrival at dusk at the ruins.
I'll say you arrive at dusk outside of the like a ways away from the ruins itself.
Mm.
I'm
Wait a
moving the
minute here. I need something done.
I'm moving the slider, so
Let me roll for false life. Where the fuck is that? God damn it, roll. I'll just roll 24.
Yeah, I think you can add into the spell so it works.
6. Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah,
getting
feels bad.
crits when you don't need them and then getting
Yeah.
low rolls.
Also, I need to check armor class. Unlimited false life! Feels amazing, man.
It's a really good spell. I traded it away at level 5 with my current warlock, but it was super good up until then.
I'm ready to go. Bolstering yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life.
Right, so
So you are now outside of the area. In front of you, you can see along a fairly barren field, there is a large ruined castle in front of you, with a moat surrounding it. The entranceway has a portcullis which is down, and the drawbridge is basically rotted to the core and is mostly just hanging bits of rotten wood. with the chains attached to either side.
I mean, we can probably find a place where where the wall is collapsed, given that this castle is ruined. I doubt everything is intact.
You have to get over the moat as well.
Oh, you wait. The moat is around everything. What's in the moat? Like, or is it just like water?
You want to go to the moat to see what's in the moat.
I mean, I'm not gonna go in, but like, I can check.
It's the edge of the moat.
Yeah.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, like buying one. I have rope, I just need the attachment pointy bit.
7 gold.
That's a lot. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget
They're
to,
really good grappling
wait.
hooks.
Then I want some sort of bonus if they're really good.
I mean, maybe you're just being ripped off.
Oh, probably.
Jennifer needs her sweet kush.
Dance game.
Yeah, there actually is a thingy for it, so... I need to check if I have one, though. I don't remember what's in my pack. No. Okay, yeah, then it's worth it. I'll buy that.
Inside of the moat, you can see a small layer of very dark, dingy, murky water at the bottom.
Ew.
That's gross. Mirage wants to take just a walk around the perimeter of the castle of the moat. Like, he wants to like see the size and as well as any like broken down features around it. If you can find something like that, just give a
Yeah.
overview.
Or maybe any trees by the edge of the moat. Maybe we'll like fell one
Oh
over it.
god! Oh god, the gnome!
Can we see inside the water? Or is it too muddy?
It is like really muddy. You can't see the bottom of the water.
I tried to cast dancing lights inside the water to actually try and be able to see anything in there.
All you see is these glowing spots in the middle of the water, and that's about it. You can't see anything else.
Not any reaction to them.
Not that you can see.
Reasonable.
Around the castle, it is a very decently sized castle. It's about the same size as the town.
Oh, that's big then. Like, that's a decent size.
And there is one bit over on one of the corner towers which has been broken down a fair way. And you can see inside across 2 of the floors.
Actually, is that moat long? Like, how wide is it?
20 foot.
Holy fuck, I'm not jumping over that.
Lying in the water.
Can we just like go cut down a tree and pass on it or something?
You're in a plain. There aren't
Oh.
any trees.
So,
Kral, go bring some trees.
Dance game.
If we could
What's
anchor
the,
a rope somehow, we could walk over it.
How steep are the slopes of the moat? Like, are they 90-degree perfect like cuts, or is it dirt, or like is it feasible to climb down, wade through the water, and climb up?
The side which you are on is 60-degree angle.
Okay.
So you could get down into the moat without too much trouble. To get back up, it's about an 80-degree angle.
So basically vertical on the other side.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Would require mostly a climb check and a climb speed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did
So the
just...
cat.
Yeah.
Why does a cat need a grappling hook?
Why not? Because his team is crap. And
You have climb speed. Why does a cat
Bad,
need
bad.
because it's sometimes useful to have a rope for someone else. And if you don't have a good tie-off point, the grappling hook will do instead.
So you're not actually going to grapple with the grappling hook, you're just going to climb over that logic.
Basically, yeah. It still serves the same purpose, and someone else can throw it somewhere, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So...
Like, it's still a good idea, it's still useful.
Mm-hmm.
Corral could try and swim over it. We could see if it's safe or not. And if he's in any danger, we all have some range stuff to back him up.
Hmm.
Feel suicide, man.
I promise I won't Eldritch Blast your ass while you're in the water.
Not gonna go in the water. Especially not if my backup is way.
Can I try to freeze the water?
What if we throw Lay in the water?
Yeah, can throw someone at
yourself.
the known someone.
No, like I expect that to be like some kind of shit in it.
I expect it to be murky, dirty as water, and I don't want to get in my fur. So Mirage doesn't want to go in there.
Can I try to freeze it?
You can try to freeze it, yes.
With this. This. Could that somehow work?
You can reduce the speed of the water.
Yeah.
Roll me a hit on it. You're able to freeze a small patch of the water, and it sinks into the murky depth.
Wait, how does the ice sink?
Wait a second.
Not in the water at least. That's some
Like,
special damn water.
It's not water.
It's clearly not.
It's some kind of fake news.
I still vote for the part where we go cut a tree.
Shit, wizard.
But no, ice will float regardless, even if it's really shitty ice. Do not fuck with physics.
It's really shit, wizard.
That's some kind of acid mod.
Crawl, you're strong, right? You have a good throwing arm on you. Do you wanna
Yes.
throw this over, and it gives you the grappling hook with some rope?
I'm gonna try to. So I'll try to throw it over to the top of the wall, I guess.
Give it a throw.
Let's see what do I roll to throw?
It's a
Athletics.
40-foot upwards to hit the top of the wall, and you do a DC 10 plus 2 for each.
Wait, is it actually like is it actually treated as throwing weapon? Because then like I shouldn't be the one to throw it because I'll miss.
It is done by a dex check.
Then I'm gonna give it back.
But then I can
could
try
do
it.
that. I could do that.
Like I have
Oh, it's a dex. I mean, in that
DC
case,
18.
I mean, if it's dex, I'm gonna try it myself. Also, in theory, we just have time So we can just throw until it works.
Let's take turns.
Yeah, if it's yeah, you used to.
Until it sinks into the murky depths of the water.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have.
you like,
I mean-
roll one and throw the whole thing.
I mean, you have a rope. Like you can even have someone else hold on to the end of the rope at the same time.
Do you want
I'll do that.
straight decks,
Yeah.
or do
Not be
you want?
clownable.
Yeah. In theory, we should just get it over time, but what sort of check do you want? Acrobatics or just straight decks?
Straight decks.
So with proficiency then?
Like, you should-
Yeah, I'm just...
Are you
this-
proficient in grappling hooks?
No. Thieves' tools, I don't know if that counts. So straight decks is gonna... How do I... There. There you go.
You're able to make it on the first try, and it hooks neatly into the wall.
It's gonna just scamper up there and gonna...
You probably need someone to hold onto the rope, otherwise the rope will swing and just land against the castle wall, and you'd have to cross the moat.
I can... Yeah, so we make sure that the rope is like... At least, if not tight, then at least we don't have it stuck on the wrong side of the moat. Just like a sloping thing or something. So we wedge
Do you
it in
need
the
something to
ground.
weigh it down?
I can pull up the chest, the steel chest. That should hold on, right?
But you just have a chest with you?
Yes!
I mean, he has a bag of holding.
He's the
Uh,
bag of holding that holds the chest.
So is it like slightly heavier than core? Like, can it actually hold it?
It's a steel chest.
Yeah,
I mean, that doesn't answer the question actually.
It's heavier than
Not
the
ask question. I'm just gonna pull up the chest and try to stick the rope underneath.
Roll me a strength check for
What?
taking out the chest.
I mean, I can take it out.
No, he takes it out. I'm not crazy enough to break my back, thank you. You will not get me. I'm not making a single strength check. I don't care.
Okay. Easy clap.
Yes, you are able to get the chest to sit on the ground and tight the rope.
So do I think the chest weighs more than 150 kilos?
What's the weight of the gnome?
35 pounds? Something? Wait.
I mean, 35
40
pounds.
pounds. 40 pounds. 40 pounds.
Chest weighs the same as the gnome, so
I don't think you can realistically wait 40.
It was in the player handbook. I didn't.
I mean, it's an 18. So it's like an 18 kilo chest. It actually shouldn't even be hard to pull out.
For me, yes, it is. For you,
No,
no.
but like for Goliath, it should be like actually.
for Goliath, no. Hence the reason why you pass the check on like everything above an 8.
It
So
should
now
be like on a 1, honestly.
So you now have a shiny, locked chest.
That's something
I'm
to
not-
file away for later, but Mirage is gonna scamper up across the rope here with his climb speed. And
I'm worried that this contraption won't support me.
Thinking.
very likely a problem, yes. Mirage doesn't care.
I don't have anything heavier in my bag. I'm
What
sorry.
if the gnome sits on the chest while you go up there?
I guess if we all anchor you first, that's best.
Yeah,
Alright.
but then if the rope falls, you're not reasonably getting it back.
I mean, then we have to... We have more rope, I hope.
There's probably some more rope here, please.
No.
So everyone,
Not enough.
So everyone else is gonna anchor the rope.
Yes.
But see, climb is athletics, right? To like go
Yeah.
get.
Can I climb on the Goliath while he crosses? Because I'm never gonna cross myself.
I mean, like I can. I mean, I can
I'm
throw you.
40
I can
pounds.
throw you onto the wall.
Throw him, yes, throw him.
No. I'm 40 pounds. You said it yourself. That's nothing for you. So you shouldn't get this advantage.
Throw him.
No. Not like this.
Don't throw the other player characters.
I mean, if
Dunce.
you're not going to climb the rope, throwing you is pretty reasonable.
But I can climb and crawl while he's
I mean, but then
climbing.
you add
Yeah.
even more weight.
I'm 40 pounds. I mean, come on.
Actually, it's even more than like the 144 kilos that my character weighs.
There's a bunch
Because
of
he's also wearing heavy armor.
Hmm.
And there is everything that is in your inventory as well.
So it's like,
A lot.
A fucking lot, I'd say. Like,
Wait,
the
how
rope
much-
will just... I expect the rope to just tear apart. If Kral tries to go over.
let's see, that's
Crossover.
like this seems like an issue. Like, it's gonna
No.
be like almost not quite 200 kilos of the rope, but
The
Can,
rope.
I can-
roll,
I
just
can-
throw all of the rest of the party up.
Probably not.
He can just make his way over.
I
I
mean,
can
we
catch
need
you
to-
if you fall, but I can't
No,
make you come
catch
back here.
Oh,
Is
What?
the,
No, I'll forever fall. I'm not crazy.
is the moat on the other side, the side we want to get to, is that flush with the castle wall, or is there actually space on the other side?
there's a very tiny space.
So
We could have
realistically,
Kral
no.
just swim over and throw
I mean,
the rope
like
down.
it's not fucking water. Like, we don't know what it is.
I mean, you just put your foot in there and check it.
Well, you do it. Dance game.
I
You
can
put your
trust the
foot in
rope.
it. Your foot is now gone.
Monkati.
It's like sphere of annihilation in mode form. Unlucky.
Fine. Mirage goes over and tries to find some other better place to move across.
Scouting around the top of the moat, or the wall, you get to the position where the drawbridge once was,
Mm-hmm.
and the portcullis.
Yeah.
There are long, dangling chains that seem rather steady even in their old age.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we can
I
use those.
yell
Maybe
at the
those
group. So I take my grappling hook back, get the rope, tie it to one end of the chain, throw the grappling hook across, and let them pull the chains over.
Okay.
From the angle you're at, it's not hard to throw the grappling hook across, so
Yeah, so they have rope with the chain tied to the other end, and they can just pull it across, I hope.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we do that.
you now have a long drawbridge chain stretched across the bridge, or where the bridge once was.
Guess I'll try to climb the chain.
I suggest you anchor in it first.
I mean, obviously.
What do you want to anchor the chain with?
I'm assuming the chest and everyone else was still on the ground.
I will get my chest back if we don't use it. It seems like fake news.
So Lay and the gnome are holding on to the chain as well as having the chest there to keep it in place while the Goliath walks across it, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, walk / climb. Like, is this an athletics check?
This would be an athletics check, yes.
PogChamp.
You are able to climb across the chain and get up to your companion, Mirage.
Okay. So probably nobody else will have issues.
I'll just run over it next.
Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Athletics. There we go.
Unlucky.
Hey,
You fall off.
Well, I'm not too athletic.
You fall into the murky water.
feels bad, man.
Get wrecked.
And there is a loud, muddy splash can be heard from above.
Ooh.
Guess we'll find out what it is now. Did I?
Lay is now completely caked, head to toe, in thick, sticky mud.
Gross.
Eh,
Gross.
that's reasonable.
Reasonable.
I mean, if I can get out, that's still no issue.
It's like, how does I think like this can't like it's chemically impossible.
I'll try to get out on the other side of the map.
Uh,
Roll me an athletics check to try and get out on the steep side while you're coated in mud.
Here is -1.
You slide back down into the mud as you try.
Let's see, can I... How much space is there between the wall and the moat?
About 3 foot.
So I could drop down and try to help him.
It is a 40-foot drop.
What? 40 foot down?
wait, can you like pull me up with the rope first, because I'm never gonna make the climb, and then we throw in the rope so we can like climb with it. Maybe we'll
I
have
mean,
more
you are on
time.
one side, they're on the other.
Yeah, I know, but like if I remove the chest and I just jump with the rope and they just like pull me up because I'm attached to the rope, nothing more can happen.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
to
would have to make a dexterity roll to be able to hold on to the rope while you're swinging around like a madman.
You can tie a knot.
You'd have got
I-
sovereign glue
I-
and glued your hands
just-
to it.
I'm just tying myself to it, basically.
You're tying,
Like,
how are you
sure,
tying yourself with a chain?
No,
Okay,
he
yeah.
uses the rope instead.
yeah, I use the rope and I get my chest back before I forget it.
You are able to swing across, and you are now on the 3-foot ledge above Lay.
We're still splashing.
Can you like pull me up, because I'm not strong enough, I think, to climb this?
I think we need to look for... Maybe we need to look for a way to get Lay out of there, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then we throw
I
in
mean,
the
I can
rope.
just roll until I try to get
We
out.
can
Get out
we
of.
can do that. Just throw him the rope. He doesn't seem to be dying yet.
yeah.
Not very quickly, at least.
So we throw the rope down there and get them both up eventually.
Yeah. Spending 30 minutes on this, yeah.
So, you throwing Lay the rope?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm already back up. Like they said, they would pull me up and then
Oh, you
throw
pulled.
down the rope.
I'm assuming that a Goliath isn't going to have any trouble with pulling a gnome up from the bottom. So,
Probably not. Probably not.
so you now have the gnome, the Goliath, and the tabaxi all at the top, looking down at Lay, struggling in a pool of mud.
He's shaking his head and throws down the rope again.
I think I'm just like chilling on the back at this point, and and the moat with mud.
It's like one of those spa treatments now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I want you to do a deck saving throw with advantage to climb up.
I mean, he's gonna get it eventually.
Dex save.
Deck save, yeah. Yeah, you are able to climb up out of the mud and struggle your way up the rope up to the top.
I'll at this point use prestidigitation to like little by little clean myself up from that mud.
So everyone else can just see these spots of mud just start to disappear all over Lay.
So,
Feels good being a mage.
Mm-hmm.
so does anyone have like any idea like, if that wasn't water, but apparently it didn't kill Lei.
Maybe it doesn't like having werewolf drow blood. Didn't find it tasty. Maybe it likes gnomes more.
Dance game, sentient mode.
The worst sentient mode in that case. Just let us cross. So we're at
Report mode.
the we're at where the portcullis was. Is the
Yes.
so there's like a courtyard inside then.
Yes.
Move inside and look around.
So you want to try and climb down the other side of the wall, or
Oh, we're up on the wall?
Another 40 feet.
you are on the wall? Yes.
Oh, then I just like circle the top wall as far as I
I
can.
assume there should be like some way down from the wall because whoever used this castle needed to be able to get down to get up to it or down from it.
Either
Usually
side
there
of-
are ladders.
To the left and right, there are towers.
Can we get inside the towers?
You can try
I
to
suggest the left tower.
I suggest the right one.
I'm gonna go with the right because they said left.
I see how I can manipulate you.
Don't kill this person. Fine. Job done. Reverse psychology. So you go
God damn.
towards the right tower.
Yeah.
Upon getting to the entrance to the right tower, you can see inside that there is a small center hole that is going through all of the layers of the tower, where it was a wooden support beam that had rotted out over the years.
It was. Not anymore.
Was,
Okay.
and you are currently standing on a stone floor with some decrepit and ripped tapestries on the walls.
Can we
And
see
not much-
anything of the tapestries?
They're mostly very faded, so there's very little that you can make out other than a couple of like little red spots.
I'd like to try and see what's beneath them, but I'm not touching them with the hands. I'm just taking the long sword they have and like with the point, take them out.
It is literally like the top of the tapestries. There's like you can see that
Okay, okay, got it.
there's just a wall behind it.
So there is no realistic way to get down.
Well, we
There are
have a rope.
stairs.
We have a rope.
There are stairs going up and down.
Oh,
Oh, that's a lot.
Take the stairs
Well,
down.
let's head down then.
So you go down one floor to find a group of skeletons, not enemy skeletons, just regular
Dead
dead
skeletons,
skeletons, sitting on small stone chairs around a table with a set of metal cards.
Oh, take
From the
those.
looks of things, they died playing a card game.
Yeah. Went or Hearthstone, fucking Hearthstone
Right.
players.
Take the
Card
card deck.
game.
Are those human-sized skeletons or gnome dwarf-sized?
Elf-sized skeletons.
So like, human but slightly taller. Okay.
Yes. And
Can I-
There's surely a lot of elf shit around here.
it was an elvish island 10,000 years ago, so you know, lore.
Do I?
Is there anything of value on the skeletons left?
Nothing on the skeletons, but there is a set of metal cards on the table.
Take those.
I guess. I don't think we want to disturb the skeletons. Just
Can I tell who was winning?
you can tell that the dealer was in fact cheating
Nice.
in the game.
I approve.
The dance game.
Skin.
And they seemed to die just as the dealer was about to screw over all of the players.
Excellent. A man or woman after my own heart. He doesn't say that out loud.
Reverse in my team.
Every time.
Are there many floors down left?
Yeah, keep going down.
There is one floor down that you can see. And when you go down, you enter into a... Well, give me a second. Yeah, hay fever. You enter into a rather open room, which has a large doorway going outside.
Is there anything in the room?
There is a small wooden chest in one of the corners, and then there is a ladder downwards.
Wait, wooden, so...
You can try to open it first before smashing it.
And no, I'm also thinking like, if it's wooden, then it can't be... Then someone has to have left it here after this place was abandoned, most likely. Because it wouldn't have been preserved.
Or it's magically boosted some way to...
Or it's
Make
just
it
growing
not
there.
rot.
Those are fucking elves.
Yeah, who knows?
Fucking elves.
Aren't you an elf?
Well, I'm an elf. You fucking elf. Is it closed? I'd like to check if the chest is closed.
Yes, it's a closed chest.
I mean locked.
You can try to open it.
Can I try to lever it with the long sword? I don't want to touch it with my hands.
You can also smash it.
Guide. We don't need to
As you
smash
try
it
to
before.
lever it, the lock on the front sort of shakes a bit and doesn't open.
Let's see if it. I'm gonna
Just
I'm
keep
gonna
the lock,
use the
not the
mystery key.
chest.
Because I have one.
What?
The mystery key. It's a random meme item I got.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
No.
Dance game. I take my key back.
That
And unless somebody wants to
With the
be...
mystery key, you have to crit for the mystery key to work.
Unlucky. Ah well.
Troll, I appreciate your attempt there, but you usually... You had that key already, you would know if that would work, right? Let's...
No.
While there is
Uh.
talk and stuff, I'll get in board and try to Eldritch Blast the lock.
Give it a
Whoa,
shot.
whoa, whoa.
I mean,
could
kind of
probably
like
open
even
that.
with...
It
I am
reflects
opening
into your
that.
face.
Nope.
Should I roll damage?
Monkati.
Yes, because you roll damage because it's hitting you in the face.
It doesn't even
Nice
go
flower.
through the false life. Well, that's why I got the false life.
So the same chest that fire back.
I can hit myself as much as I want.
And back.
Excellent. Mirage tries to open it with the proper set of thieves' tools.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, we should probably try that before we try to smash it.
You are finally able to open the chest. Because your rogue can actually do his job properly.
Grief is
And
in my
inside,
team.
you find a shield.
Like rogues.
So we have a shield in here, not super useful personally, and I haven't seen
Can
either
I-
of you use one yet.
Wait a
I
minute.
I can.
Can I? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I can find a use for it when I have it.
I don't particularly care about it, but I'd like to take a look at that first.
Yeah, I would like to have a look myself actually. So he's gonna like take it out and see if it's what it's about. If it's just a shield, then he kind of doesn't care anymore and gives it to Bilbron.
Do you want to roll an Arcana?
Sure.
You
Holy
know
shit.
that it is a shield of magic reflection.
Ooh, spicy.
Does anyone
And-
use shields?
No.
Not in this
No.
party.
And that it will reflect part of the damage that is dealt to the wielder back at the enemy.
Ooh,
Useful
this
when
is
someone tries to hit you with the Eldritch Blast, right?
This is because you tried to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast, yes. So it reflected back at you.
Yeah.
this is interesting. That was not the lock itself attacking you, I don't think. That's a property of this shield. It will reflect attacks back when you're assaulted. So this could probably be useful for someone, I'm sure. Finders Keepers doesn't really work. We split it 4 ways. Doesn't work with a magic item. I can try to sell it. Split the gold.
Does anyone have use for it?
Not really.
I can find a use for it.
In his bag of tricks.
The bag no reflects back magic.
We're gonna end up with the gnome having like a giant bag filled with tat they all come out with.
For now, I'm content with leaving it in that bag of yours, but
Yeah.
I want a piece of this.
Okay. That's fine by me.
So you now have a shield on magic reflection, which will reflect up to 1d6 worth of damage back at the caster.
Okay.
That's cool.
Can I recast False Life while we're at it?
I mean, it's an at-will. I assume, yes.
Yeah, it's at will without expanding
Yeah.
components or slots.
Again, if you want.
So I basically have infinite False Life.
Except when in combat.
Yeah. I mean, infinite out of combat.
What's it
Yeah, that's
look like when Lay does that?
You start to glow like a fucking devil.
I mean, it seems accurate.
Don't worry, I have an armor of shadows on top of that.
Nice.
So I'm glowing like a devil and is engulfed in shadows.
Excellent. That's not worrying. So I think this has been a fruitful expedition so far, but there has to be more in this place.
We should go.
We didn't even get
Check
into
out what's
courtyard
inside.
yet, right?
Yeah, exactly. There.
Actually, I first would like to check what's down there, because I don't think it leads anywhere from there, and we could check out a lot of places from the courtyard.
Seems
We'll
reasonable.
go downstairs.
Yep.
So keep running it down.
Yes.
When you go down the ladder, you enter into a very dark room.
I mean, if it's not magical darkness, it's not very dark.
How many of you have a dark vision?
Yeah.
Superior one.
Nope.
I do.
So 3 out of 4. So I will explain this in the position of Crawl. Crawl is now blind.
Unlucky.
There is nothing that he can see within the room. For the rest of you, you're able to see a load of boxes and you can hear some noise in the back of the room.
I try
Uh,
to focus on the place where there is noise and try to see what's going on there.
Do you want to go to the room?
I want to like stand at the borderline place where I can see that stuff from, but not coming closer. Just look at that from here and see if I can make out anything more.
No, because there's a load of boxes in your way.
I'm gonna notice that Kral is not seeing anything, so I'm going to touch his. Is it a Warhammer you have? I'm not sure. You're muted, Frog.
Hmm?
Is it a Warhammer you have?
Wait, what? Sorry?
Your weapon, is it a Warhammer?
I mean, I'm currently using a great axe, but I didn't throw the hammer away, so I still have it.
Whatever you have on your back, I will cast light on it so you can see shit.
I mean, you can cast my holy symbol or something.
Yeah, I guess I can cast it on the holy symbol. It looks cooler.
Yeah. And it's also like I don't need to, and it's also then it's attached to something I don't need to carry. It's just there.
Does it count as sunlight? Or is just magical light?
It's just light and magical light, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I'm alright with that.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, it's just magical light.
So, as the light spreads out in the area, you hear a shriek come out from the back as movement moves around.
Is it normal that we don't see anything, by the way?
Hmm?
Is it normal that we don't see anything? Did you not draw the room yet? Or will you not draw the room?
I've not drawn the room yet, no.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's a lot.
I'm trying to decide what to fucking put there. What is equivalent enough for your pie?
While you're looking for what put, give me 10 seconds, I'll be right back.
How about this? Is this? Oh. Can you kill this without nausea?
The answer is probably no.
Monkati.
Look at it.
I mean, I'm more
Can't see anything yet.
nimble in combat now. I can actually do shit. I've also been super unlucky with rolling, so my damage hasn't been what it should be.
Maybe you're just bad.
Yeah, that's probably true, but when I'm rolling like sub 5 on every roll, it's kinda hard to hit anything.
You're bad, man.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. I've been high rolling as hell on my other characters, so I can't really complain.
Briefings? So what are we looking at?
Something scary, I think.
But I can't see anything. Like it's hard.
No, me neither.
Did you?
No, I haven't drawn anything yet. I will draw it now.
Okay.
Because I have decided what the fuck I'm throwing at your faces.
Excellent.
My face has still a lot thrown at it.
Based on the fact that you were wait, what? You got deported? Oh wait, I think I clowned.
Hmm?
So I set up a mute button, but apparently the mute button is also a back button in a lot of context, which is sometimes an issue.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to change it because it's really convenient for Discord. Okay, I'm back. You can see a circle. This highway circle.
The stairs are there, or the ladder is there. Here. 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 All of you are here.
While you're setting up, I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back in like 3.
Monk ass.
Mon petit.
So in front of you, you see a load of crates. And you hear a scuttling sound.
Based on the fact that you were wondering if we can take this, I feel like I should just alpha strike immediate.
I mean,
I ran
the second I see it, I'm just casting magic missile. Okay.
Like I could burn my entire kit for like an insane fuck ton of damage.
Fucking barbarians.
I mean, I'm a paladin, not a barbarian.
Same thing at this point, really.
That's game.
Guns game indeed. You,
I
you
said that
turned you turned
everything-
off the light, Olivia, by the way.
That's how Kral can see that.
No,
unlucky.
we have 40 foot of lights, so
You don't have the paladin who has the giant orb light.
Yeah.
I mean, I could still see everything that's in there. This is not blocked by boxes.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, whenever it's less than 120 feet, you can count on me, you can also count on the fact that I won't tell you anything I see.
Dance game. You're like your character
Most
is
useless warlock.
wait. So like this circle is the room, right?
Yes.
So like anything here is just like doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other characters are in a shapeless void.
Yes.
I mean, there is a ladder.
Get in the room, bitch.
So there's some kind of scuttling.
Are we only supposed to see half of this? Because I have a big black blob on the
Yeah,
left
same.
side.
That is fog of war. Because
Okay.
you can't
If
see
I'm
them.
waddling forward, just keep being fog, like magical darkness. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I see.
That's a lot of extra work.
I will let Kral go first. Ready a crossbow. Short bow, sorry. That's what I have.
Gonna approach slowly since I heard scuttling and I don't know what's in here yet.
I'm gonna roll stealth. So I try to hide behind these boxes.
I'm also gonna roll stealth because I have no chance of making it, but it will look good.
So from here, a crawl.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just about see A
Right face.
Neolithic zombie.
Right face.
That seems
You're
bad.
facing a zombie of the void.
Thinking if the zombie doing something.
It sees you and scuttles off.
I'm gonna go here.
You're gonna go where?
I just move my character.
It screeches at you very loudly.
It does not seem friendly.
Roll initiative.
-1.
Excellent.
Oh fuck! It's griefing me again because for some reason it's not selected.
Same.
There we go.
I wonder if there's some good way of doing this so it shows up properly on stream. Not really, is the conclusion I'm making here.
What's it called?
I mean, I guess this works.
As a side note, NA seems legitimately just not a rule anymore.
That's good. Should be more better quality in general.
Like,
So, lay.
Hmm.
You haven't seen the zombie yet. You can just hear it.
Do I like even want to do anything? Like, how
Well-
is the room?
Need to find the angle for a Drush blast.
You heard a very large scream coming off from a corner.
I might be interested. Not enough. Let's say 4 of 10, 15, 25. And I can see the shit.
You can see just around Crawl that there is a voidy looking zombie.
how do you look voidy?
I'm stepping back. Like, I just look at what's going on, what will go on.
Dance game.
And so you pass your turn.
Yeah,
But it's like obviously hostile.
I mean, they didn't even attack yet, and we didn't attack it. It's
Trifling
just a
you.
zombie.
It's just a zombie. It's fun.
And also, I've just seen it, so
Trifling gnome.
that's a reasonable thing to do.
Dance game. Nobody's running it down
Um,
properly.
So do you have an angle to fire from here?
Yes, because you're small.
I'm gonna sit here and magic missile his ass.
I
Ooh.
attack the darkness.
Spell slots.
Yes, I'm gonna consume a spell slot. Wait.
In fairness, he consumed a lot of spell slots. At level 1. Oh, yep, you definitely hit that.
Wait, I think I hit it, I'm not sure. Though.
Magic missiles doesn't actually need an attack roll. You just
Huh?
choose how many connects where.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's like
Well-
the point of the spell is that it's like super guaranteed damage. It's force damage with no save, no attack roll, but it's not that much damage.
Mm-hmm.
oh wait, I didn't put. So it's 3d4 plus 1 then. Wait, I'm gonna reroll that.
So just roll 3d4 plus 1.
Okay.
No, it would be 3d4 plus 3. Each missile is 1d3 plus 1.
So it's 3d4 plus 1, right? 3d4 plus 1.
No, like, no, it's not 3d4 plus 1.
What?
It's 3d4 plus 3 then,
Yeah.
because each missile is 1d4 plus 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice roll.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
I mean, like, you can still use that, you just add 2 more.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. 6 damage. And the zombie screeches at your face.
And I'm moving back into cover. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, this fight seems definitely started. I guess it's my turn now.
Yes, it is your turn now.
I will
Uh,
run it down. I will smack it with the axe. Click.
You hit it with the axe.
I'm gonna. Then I will burn one spell slot on Divine Smite,
Nice.
which should mean. And then I will deal, and it's undead, right?
Yep. It's fucking toast. It's dead. It's just dead. It's toast.
I mean, if you have any question about why I don't attack,
Mhm.
like, why
Because you
we
have a
bother?
paladin.
I mean, I thought this would be like a challenging monster, so I decided to immediately burn Smite, and it's like, why?
I mean, it's just a zombie. Like,
I mean,
It
like,
was, it was decently challenging.
Just a lot of damage into it right away.
Its most challenging thing is that it can swap to an ethereal form where it becomes immune to non-magical damage.
well, we killed it before it got an axe.
But you killed it before it could go into ethereal form.
That's great, because now we just assume these are crap enemies in character. We don't know any better.
I'll just keep ignoring
Oh
that
wait,
from now on.
actually, no, because you did divine damage. No, it can't use a reaction to reduce the damage from a single source.
Oh, it's just dead as fuck.
It's dead anyway.
Focus,
Excellent.
jab.
You should
Okay.
It literally
check what's
has
in
a
the boxes.
load of abilities that you dealt divine damage to it, so it's fucking dead.
That is usually the problem
Okay.
with undead. They can't really step to divine damage. So,
Superior paladin.
yeah.
I mean, I can do divine damage too. Radiant, I mean.
Yeah, which is the reason why you're able to kill all of those all the zombies in
I killed
Party
like
1's adventure. Oh, I just deal radiant damage. Well, their ability to not die and stay at 1 HP worth points is negated by radiant damage. All of them are dead. Yay!
You
I
start
ki-
checking the boxes.
Is there anything?
Same.
Is there anything on the zombie thingy? Like, I think it's dead now.
it's a zombie, like fuck you expect.
Zombie has a set of studded, dodgy leather on it.
So it's just like crap weather.
It's better leather than leather armor.
Thinking. And it's still preserved. Maybe it's worth taking.
It was a voidy zombie, so the voidy aspect of it is preservation.
Can I make an arcana roll to see if there is any magic in the room or if it's just a room full of shitty crates?
Roll investigation, roll arcana, mirage and lay investigation and arcana on.
Arcana.
There is nothing
Okay.
outside of a very radiant zombie now. Lay falls into a box with bear trap.
Uh,
So
I'm
Lay
sorry.
is now surrounded by bear traps.
Nice.
Oh, those can be
Can
useful
I
though.
jump over them?
Can I pick up one
Roll
of
the
the bear
one, you
traps?
fell into the box.
Oh, yeah, right.
Can I pick up one of the bear traps just for
It's in the
future
box,
use?
fuck off.
They are
Alright,
attached.
if you
to
try, I'll
Lay.
shoot you.
The bear traps are surrounding Lay and attached to her.
I will remove one of the bear traps and I'm gonna put it into my bag then.
Put Lay into your bag with the bear trap.
No, just one bear trap.
Bilbron, could you be convinced to take like all of them?
I don't
Because
know.
I would really like these for something.
Fine.
Fantastic.
Do I need to make a strength roll? Because if I do, I'm not gonna be able to.
No, Lay needs to make a strength roll to get them off her first.
With
I'll help.
advantage because I'm helping, which doesn't change anything.
Can I help?
How much damage do they do?
1d6 each.
Roll
There
their
are
damage.
5 of them, and they deal 1 damage each to you. Because you're small, that you're not the intended target of the bear trap, so they sort of
Okay.
like grip
Okay,
on.
I can-
you, but not-
I can try to like
God
however
bless
them
Paul's
over
life.
for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. My help with traps.
Crawl just rips them off and easily tears them off your corpse.
I'm gonna put them
Yo,
into
I'm
my
not a
bag
corpse
for.
yet.
Never
I'm gonna put them into my bag while White Troll is holding them.
I'll just roll false life again.
Mirage,
Mhm.
in one of the crates, you find some very like stale bottled water, but in the center of them there is a small pouch of gold.
I take it. I don't tell
Interesting.
anyone.
Damn game.
15 gold pieces.
Seems good.
Fucking rogues.
I mean, I can roll if you want a chance for sleight of hand. Only seems fair.
So wait, how many bear traps do I have now? 5?
Yeah,
Okay.
Are there
Yeah,
still
sure.
boxes to check out?
Nah, I'm too lazy to search everything. I'm gonna fuck off and wait like in the courtyard.
Actually, I'd like to roll an Arcana check to try to sense if any of the boxes contains something magical. Is that possible?
yeah.
Whatever. Keep
No,
going.
there are no magical items in these boxes that you can see.
So and there's no way out of this room other than back up. And it seems to contain a goosey winky garbage.
Hmm?
Yeah, we could just
You
go back up.
overwhelmed,
We could
So,
just go back up. Yeah.
would you mind saying that again, Crawl?
Hmm?
Would you mind saying that again, Crawl?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Are you going to be going upstairs now?
We can hear stuff coming from you, Olivia, by the way. Music or whatever.
I've got rogues do it from behind on.
Among us.
That hasn't
Yeah,
technically
let's
happened yet.
go upstairs.
Yeah, we go back up and try to get into the courtyard, I think.
Reasonable.
Still have one spell slot that I can use to randomly one shot hang out.
Excellent choice. Yeah, how many bear traps did he pick up?
5.
Okay, yeah.
I was actually considering also using a bonus action to cast Divine Favor to do even more damage, but I figured that might be slight over. So we're going to the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the courtyard over here.
We're okay.
Oh. Oops.
Which face?
Hmm?
No, just commenting on Salami's sweet plan here.
What can we see around? Just entrance to towers
I'm
and
doing
like other entrances.
quantities.
I mean, accept those.
Hakuna Matata taas.
Like, I expect to be the well or of some kind.
Well, what if there isn't?
Then it's a really shitty
Then I'm
castle.
not going to look into that and definitely
No.
not going to
Fall
follow it.
into it as you go to look into the well.
That would not be entirely unexpected, to be fair. Lately, I like falling into shit.
Books of bear traps.
I mean, like, the core theme of first adventure was cutting myself. The core theme of second adventure is falling into stuff.
So far, I guess, yeah.
Seems good.
There is a well either side of the pathway over here.
Mm-hmm. I'd actually like to come close to that and see how far
Go on,
can
go
I see
out.
down there.
Nothing?
I use prestidigitation to make a small stone and throw it down to understand like how far is the water if there is any. If I
As
can
you
hear
throw
any
the
sound.
stone down, you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And you don't hear anything.
Monkas.
Let's not
I recommend
Yeah.
not jumping it.
Yeah. Are those trees?
Pardon? No, they are training dummies.
Bug.
So there are no other structures inside the courtyard except like the towers and the walls?
Drawing shit. There
Yeah, fair.
is also a very wreckedy old stables here. Without a roof. Because the roof was wooden.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much else in the courtyard.
Is there... So I'm guessing this is a path here.
Yes, you are standing on a path.
Okay. And... Wait, is this like... And like, is like up here the main castle or...
There, you are currently inside of a large courtyard, and you can see a wall on the back where there is two towers either side.
Okay, so...
Yeah, like where's the structure people would like live in? Would they
Where's the
only be
actual
in the
castle part?
towers? Yeah, like
Well,
where's
you don't know if any of the downstairs area would be living area.
So this is like actually mostly just all courtyard?
Mostly all courtyard at the moment, yes.
This seems
Okay, then that's a
odd.
weird castle.
Yeah.
Unconstant castle.
This is low quality castle building.
So those are the gates that lead out.
At the bottom, yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, stop fucking about.
I can't... No, wait, I can select my character. There we go. Easy clap.
Next name. Ben's no.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mirage wants to try to find any sort of office where anyone would have been working from.
We should check the other towers as well.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
actually got an idea that I'd like to check the second well, but I can't be bothered to throw stones down, so I just shoot Eldritch Blast down there.
Roll!
Oh well.
You shoot the Eldritch Blast, and it hits the inside of the well, and the ground around you do a deck save for me.
Dex save?
Monkati. Are you clowning?
You're able to jump just out of the way as the area around the well collapses in, and you can see down into the hole that there is a lower floor.
How
You can praise me later.
praise me, how far is the drop?
About 20 foot.
Okay, we have the grappling hook still, right? Like we
Yeah.
could attach the grappling hook to the well or something.
Oh
I
god.
mean, the well doesn't exist anymore.
Alright.
Or we could just, take the stairs down.
I guess we try to find the stairs down. Is that
That might
smarter?
also be brain.
Yeah.
I don't
We
think
jump
so. I
down
think
the hole. Okay, do a deck save. Okay, we fall down the well. The party is never seen again.
Thank
they-
you.
I mean it's just 20 feet. How much will be full damage?
It's so like
Let's
1d8 10 foot further than your height.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like for the gnome it would be 2d8.
Hey, that's discrimination.
For Crawl, he probably wouldn't take any damage whatsoever.
It's 20 foot and it's 10 feet per,
It's 10 feet after your height.
so it would be I think 1d8 for me. Because my character isn't 10 feet. Like
That would be kind of absurd.
he's like 7.5.
Yeah. But they had a fake well down to their downstairs, whatever it is. That's sketchy.
Why is
I'm gonna go take the stairs down.
why is everyone on this? Why is everyone on this island crazy?
I don't know.
Olivia,
Yeah?
can I jump down and try to bolt as a land to reduce damage?
You could try to roll to reduce damage.
I could use acrobatics or dex save, like whichever you want, to bolt to reduce damage.
Acrobatics.
This does not seem like rain.
I mean, I won't die anyway.
You land
Yeah, but-
squarely on the floor and then fall on your face. Roll
So it's 2d8.
2d8. 2d8. No, d8.
9. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Why are you Indigo cooldown?
9, 7, 8, 9, 2. Okay.
You're now prone on the floor after jumping down the hole.
Mirage is gonna go up to the edge and just look down. That's so incredibly graceful.
Nice.
And he's gonna jump down and show how it's done, and hopefully not int.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're all going down the retard way,
You land without damage on top of Lay.
I wouldn't aim for her, that's rude.
I'm
Land
not.
without damage on the floor next to Lay, and sort of like flick your cape and stand there.
He offers a hand.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I stand up and look around.
I mean if we're going down the retard way, then can you all get out of the way?
Sure.
Yeah.
Standing up, getting out of the way, looking around.
I mean, okay.
I'm taking the stairs. I don't care. Fuck this.
I'm gonna like carefully like hang off the edge and then drop down. Minimize the fall.
So it would mean the fall would be about 10 foot as opposed to 20
Okay.
foot because of your height. So you wouldn't take any damage at all.
Alright, so I just drop down. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Also, allow me, please, my usual ritual of recasting Wolf's life.
And the gnome was just fucked off.
He took the
Yeah.
sun away.
What do we see?
Don't take the fucking stairs.
Except You don't know where the stairs are, gnome.
We passed them on the way in, and
No,
we didn't go down.
There were ladder. There was a ladder.
I don't care. I'm gonna look for a way down somewhere else.
And
Fuck
before
this
Gnome,
ticket.
Gnome was fucked off.
Unlucky.
and before Gnome meets another void zombie or like 1,000 of those, and dies to them.
I mean, I just don't want to split apart.
Well, it happened.
You could shout up to the trifling gnome.
Maybe we can catch
No.
him if he wants to
But the
try to
gnome
jump.
does not trust you. The gnome will look for stairs. I could spend a spell slot on Featherfall, but I'm not going to do it.
Does the gnome really trust stairs, though?
Yeah, the gnome trusts stairs.
Wonka Bega.
Go for a second and call that again.
I mean, my fall was reasonable. Even if I roll full to the 8, like even if I roll 16 on damage, I'm still pretty much alive.
But why would you take 3 damage like?
Because there is a pretty huge chance that I won't take damage at all. Like high false life that I can endlessly recast.
He's basically trap finding via high hit points. He doesn't need
Wait,
to.
Warlock can do that?
Yeah, I have the Eldritch Invocation that allows to recast me false life without expending slot or materials.
Yeah, it's very good.
On will, at will.
That seems pretty insane.
Oh, I agree.
I guess that also means that I don't have to waste heals on you.
Yeah, I mean that kinda is it.
Alright.
I mean, without it, I would be already dead.
PogChamp.
I mean, let's say during our venture to this point, I took enough damage to die. If it wasn't for a false life.
Yeah.
So my usual shenanigans are less risky.
It's probably a smart choice.
Ugh.
Also, I kind of expected I wouldn't roll like 1s, 3s, and 8s all the time.
Mm.
Like I could have like a single good roll at some point.
Yeah.
Clearly, Era is new Tetsu.
Alright. Back.
Yeah.
Apparently-
I as well.
Or Stetson.
Ostetsu. Who is Ostetsuing?
So what do we see in this basement floor as Bilbron fucks off and tries to find a stairway down?
In the basement, you find a long corridor, slightly bigger than the pathway that was above you. And there is a load of rooms either side. But at the end of the corridor, underneath where the portcullis would be, there is what looks like a bigger room than the other rooms.
Go for
Is there
that one
gonna be a
first.
form of map?
Would give you a form of map, but I'm lazy.
How many rooms?
6, not including the end room.
So 3 on each side.
Okay, so it's like a corridor. So it's like a corridor with 3 rooms on each side and then like 1 at the end. Guess we like. Are there doors or are they all just like freely accessible?
There are what would have been doors if they hadn't rotted off.
Alright, so we can freely check the maze, the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to look into the closest and left. Like, not actually entering, just come to the doorway and peek inside.
Inside, you see you are over, like, there is stairwell up and down. You landed here.
Hooray. So the end room's right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm kind of scratching the hand and be like, there is stairwell.
Inside of the room, you can see a rotten wooden chest, as well as a very decrepit bed frame.
Nice. I like rotten wooden chests.
And then on either side of the room, you can catch a glimpse of similar setups.
Of what?
Like, there's to the right at the end of the room, there is another bed, chest. And then to the left, bed, chest. Though you can barely see it from your location.
I used prestidigitation to cast another stone in my hand and just throw it through the doorway to see if there is any defensive reaction. Actually, I'd like to throw not a stone, but a lump of flesh.
Wait,
I mean, it allows me to cast any... Like, can it be considered a trinket? Non-magical? Just a lump of bleeding flesh?
No,
Shame.
I would not consider a lump of bleeding flesh a trinket.
Feels bad, man.
Maybe to your culture, yes, but no.
Shame. Then I do that with a stone.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, reasonable. I enter the room.
You are now inside the room.
Hooray. I actually expect it to be some, like, magical contraption that reacts to biological invasion into the room.
Mongati.
Why would you expect that to be a thing?
Because I'm DM.
Out of character speaking, that's how things are done in my homestead.
Okay. Mirage goes for the big room in the south.
Can I check the chests? Left to right.
Gonna
one
work
after
with
another.
Mirage first, and then go back to you in the chat.
Yeah, sure.
Inside the room, you can see a large desk on one side of sort of like very old, worn, yet decently preserved desk. And then on the very right side, there is what looks to be, or once was, a large four-poster bed. Very decrepit now. Couple of chests lining the room that look like they've been rotted out, as well as a rather worn and eaten out table in the center of the room. The gnome is now dead because he walked into a pack of zombies.
Unlucky.
I want to check the desk. So left.
Roll me a sleight of hand to see if you break the desk while trying to check it.
Monk ass. Sleight of hand. Oh yeah.
So now you're able to open this easily. And inside, you find the remains of a quill and pot of ink, a very well preserved parchment with what seems to be a royal seal upon the scroll,
Mm-hmm.
and you find tidbits of silver laying about.
Take the silver, take the scroll.
You pick up 3 silver and a sealed scroll.
Bless you.
I hate
Stuff
babies.
happens.
Gonna go. No, I'm gonna go check here.
Crawl strides into the room and finds that it is the royal bog
The what?
toilet.
Um,
Bog.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm not familiar with this term.
Yeah, same.
It's an English term to refer to a toilet.
Okay. It's a very weird term.
Educational streams.
Fuck champ. So I'm
not
guessing
like
there's like nothing of interest here.
There is a toilet.
I mean,
But
I'd suggest you go looking into the.
I'm gonna
Royal.
go to the other room.
Can we check the chests? Before.
In the other room, it looks like it was once a cleaning closet.
So this is clearly living spaces, just in general. We should get Bilbron down here as well, I think.
I'm probably completely lost trying to search one of the towers to find the way
You're
down.
just walking around upstairs trying to prod at the ground to find the stairwell.
No, I'm gonna go in the bottom left tower, I think. To try to find like a way down.
Lay, you find in one of the chests a singular gold piece and what looks like a stain where some food has rotted all the way down into nothingness.
Nice. I'll take the gold piece. Move to another chest.
So is there anything in the cleaning closet?
There is a broom,
Yeah.
Wait, it's preserved somehow?
a worn broom.
10,000 years?
Oh, the 10,000 years.
Feel the broom.
Of 10,000 years.
Years. Yeah.
It has a small panda symbol upon it.
Oh.
Given that it's a broom of 10,000 years, I'm gonna take it.
Just
You now
put
have
it-
the magical item, the broom of 10,000 years.
I'm gonna add it to my sheet.
PogChamp. It's so difficult.
And there is a bucket of bleach.
And I'm gonna
Drink
eat that.
it?
No. Very rude.
No! Put it in your bag. Moving to the gnome. Gnome goes into the bottom left tower
Yeah.
and finds there is no way down in that
no,
tower.
I will do the upper left tower.
You find a ladder.
You could just like feather wall down here with us. Like, oh,
No,
shit.
Or just jump.
it's my spell slot. You will not have it.
The one.
Is the ladder going up or down?
Down.
I'm gonna take the ladder down. And end up in a nest of zombies. Let's go.
Take the ladder down and end up in the sewers.
What?
The sewers.
What?
The sewers.
Yeah, but like what?
A shithole?
Like,
You
I'm
could
not
probably
com-
look up and see if the royal, what was that term?
Bog.
The royal bog.
Yeah.
Fog.
Royal bug. If you look
I
up,
will, I will not climb down and I will try the upper right over there.
You find that there is a doorway going into the wall. You know, the outer wall of the castle?
Yeah.
Faith wanted.
There is a doorway there heading in that direction inside of the top right tower.
I'm gonna keep going this way. Maybe there's a way down here.
You go inside of the wall,
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw.
The gnome ran away and fed unlucky.
Not like this.
Your foot is now stuck in a bear trap.
What?
Ouch.
Ouch. Well, I'm
No
gonna...
trap, because it is too small to be a bear trap.
It seems like...
1d4 damage.
Seems like fake news.
Why would you go out alone?
Because I'm looking for a fucking way down.
There was a way down.
No. I do not trust you.
I was generous enough to find you a way down right away.
I'm gonna... Do I have to free myself or be like
Yes, you do have to free yourself from the bear trap because there is no one there to help you.
Because you split.
Unless you want to try and walk with a bear trap attached to your leg.
What's the show?
Be a strength roll versus the bear trap.
Yeah,
No.
I'm basically dead, is what you're saying.
The
I'm
gnome
fine.
is
I mean, you're stuck until we find you.
Yeah,
I have no idea you're in danger.
I'm just gonna bleed out, it's fine.
You're not bleeding though, you just got a bear trap. You're gonna starve before you
That's not an improvement.
At some
Yeah.
point I will...
starve.
The most ironic of deaths.
So are you going to do a strength roll versus the bear trap, or you're gonna just sit there?
I mean, a -1 is not that bad.
This one?
Oh, -2. It's a bit worse. Oh,
Yeah,
not like
like
this.
I'm just going to die, it's okay.
The bear trap does fun. Ah! Ah!
You can yell for
Fucking
help.
hero!
I mean, you know that this will kill me, so I don't know why you're like what you were expecting. Like, you know, if you put something that requires strength test, I'm just going to die.
I mean, you're
So
not going to
you-
die unless we like leave you there for days.
I mean, I'm considering it, but
Okay, so, Lay. In the second chest, you find a dagger
Nice. That's
and
it?
some moth-eaten clothes.
That is actually interesting.
how is everything being preserved by over 1,000 years?
I think we kind of need to put that behind us as a thing, because it's just going to be that way. Just assume that this was some sort of time pocket dimension bullcrap, magic, timey-wimey shit.
Well, who knows? It might have been a time pocket that the
I mean, if it is a time pocket dimension, timey-wimey shit, then that's a plot element.
Yeah.
Who
Sure.
who knows? Maybe that's the reason why you've been finding all the things that aren't completely destroyed over 10,000 years. Who knows?
Because reasonably speaking, there should be no sign of civilization at all, if there was actually that sort of time frame. But
I mean, like some stone structures can survive that long.
yeah, but that's about it. Anything wooden should just be gone and like not findable.
And no sign of it even.
Yeah. But this is like,
Most metal should be gone.
yeah, this is
Like,
just,
even
yeah, I feel
like
like
the
it's
chain
just
shouldn't even be there.
it's just a suspension of disbelief thing. I don't like, sure. I will give this a sure and not really care about it.
I mean, I don't care. I'm told I see a dagger, I take a dagger.
Yep. So
There,
I'm not
there are
thinking-
I will say there are plot reasons that all of this is not completely destroyed.
yeah,
Yeah,
that,
so I'm
that would make
fine
sense.
nitpicking it.
Mhm.
Fuck champ.
Yeah.
Your
Um,
characters
there-
just get very confused.
To be fair, my character isn't like probably isn't as familiar with these things as I am, so he probably isn't questioning it near as much.
yeah. It's just a lost land, basically. It's a mythical thing more than anything else. Mirage comes back out. He has the scroll in hand, holding it pretty gingerly. And see, this is why we come here. No offense to Bilbron, but that farmhouse was not a worthwhile expedition. This,
You are talking to an empty room.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
he's
there
trying
anything
to
in this
get
room? I mean,
people into the main courtyard, like into the main hall again. He's gonna go out here and try to get people back out.
Crawl, you are in a mirrored room to the one across the hallway, which has 3 beds and 3 chests.
let's open the chest.
In chest number 1, you find nothing but the rotten sort of stains of food.
Okay.
Chest number 2,
Fuck champ.
you find a hand axe, and you find 3 gold pieces.
I'm gonna take them out. Was that a hand axe?
Hand axe.
With an intact handle. Okay. Alright. I hope chest number 3.
The stone handle.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
And chest number 3, you find. Drum roll, please. My screen disappears because I haven't touched my mouse in 5 years.
Unlucky.
You find a toilet brush. Seems like the person at the end of this was the person in charge of dealing with the royal toilets.
I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna go back in the corner. You know.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to deal with the chests already. Like there are 3 of them and it takes 3 turns to look through.
You've gotten a dagger, some broken clothes, and a gold piece. So you've seen all 3 chests, I think.
Okay. I'm getting out and going to the next room. Ignoring those
So you
creatures in the
ignore
hallway.
Mirage and Crawl. Both of you just ignore Mirage as he's standing there speaking
Feels
to
bad.
Unlucky.
Well, then he just pockets it and he goes and looks where these stairs lead.
I'm gonna check here then.
you going on the stairs going up or the stairs going down.
Up first.
You come out to a corridor, and to your right, you see a gnome with a bear trap up on his leg.
Oi, oi, oi. Are you okay there?
You also see
Hello.
2 to 3 more bear traps between the gnome and the stairs that the gnome hadn't actually seen because he wasn't looking down.
Don't pay attention to me, I'm just collecting bear traps.
I mean, That's certainly a hobby you could have. I didn't expect you to be one of... That's to be one of your things. Do you need like a hand here?
Maybe. Let me consider it for a moment. Yeah, come
Okay.
help me.
Sorry?
Yeah, you can come and help me, I guess.
Mirage is gonna try to gingerly step around all the stuff, keep his tail not swaying behind on the ground so he doesn't get stuck, and try to help the gnome.
You are able to step over the traps, which are designed mostly for smaller creatures.
Okay.
This is bullshit.
Can I like dismantle the trap rather than force it open?
You can do a sleight of hand to do that with your thieves' tools.
Cool. Oh.
Yep, you can undo the trap on the gnome's leg, and now the gnome is no longer trapped.
Yay.
So it's
And
we're
now,
splitting off.
and now I'm gonna jump into the other ones.
Why?
I'm not gonna help you then.
No, I'm fine. I would just go downstairs, but first I will push the bear traps out of the way because fuck that.
What are you using to push the bear traps out of the way?
I have daggers.
So you're just throwing daggers at the bear trap.
No, I'm holding the dagger and then push the bear traps with it.
I mean, you
Look
can...
at your hand.
If you want to sacrifice the daggers, you can just trigger the trap with the dagger.
Could use the broom for this.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
If you want to sacrifice the dagger, you can just trigger the trap. Or use Crawl's broom.
Can't I just move the traps with like
Yeah.
my dagger without sacrificing the dagger?
The dagger would probably be too short to trigger a trap and have it not hit your hand.
Well, you'd have to throw the dagger at the trap, basically.
Couldn't you just like scoop it up off the side and then like...
Yeah, like
Because like if it's on the floor...
this is exactly what I want to do. I don't know why it's so difficult. I just like put it aside so I can walk.
Roll a dex for that.
What?
I feel
Because
like...
if you're not dex,
What?
you're gonna get your hand stuck in a fucking trap.
I'm confused, but okay.
It again seems like the kind of thing where you like shouldn't need to roll if you can
Yeah.
already...
Yeah,
Like-
I think that is a thing. Like, stuff that doesn't have a real... Like a real... like, error isn't kind of a thing. Like, how do you fail at pushing a trap? You know the trap is there. How do you fail at pushing it out of the way if you're aware? You're not that
just
bad at
clumsy
your
as fuck.
job.
Yeah.
It's like, there have been times where I'm a bit... There's too much rolling that doesn't have any consequences. You just want to see if we crit fail or not, and I don't think that's like needed. It takes time that doesn't have to be used.
I was also wondering things like is there actually a chance, is there like actually a reasonable scenario where the Goliath fails to pick up like a 20 kilo chest? Like a normal human can do this easily without effort, without like much effort. Like I'm weak as fuck and I can pick up 20 kilos.
Yeah.
True.
It's just like a thing of how you want to run it. If you want to have the wacky schmacky style, then okay, you can fuck up stuff, but I don't think it's needed.
If I tried to run through the corridors full of bear traps, I don't mind rolling. That makes sense. But I'm literally carefully walking and pushing them out of the way.
Yeah.
There is no way I fuck that up unless like someone scares me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
So we make it back down, I suppose.
So you'd make it
Yeah.
back down into the corridor with the gnome.
Can we go down again? Is there like 2 levels down?
There is another stairwell down, yeah.
Yeah, can I take them?
You can go down the stairs. Yes.
So I'm gonna go down the stairs and then wait for the rest of the group.
I'm gonna
You enter into the sewers again.
What?
dance.
Okay. Then I'm not going down, I guess. Sewers are fucking everywhere. What?
So we have
I mean,
sewers
that's how
underneath.
sewers work.
Sewers are literally under all of the area where there would be sewers. And sewage leaving the room.
Like, there is a royal shitter right next to it that expects sewers under it.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay,
So wait, can I check in the royal shit of the ceiling? Is it just like leading to anything, or is it just a ceiling basically?
the royal shitter as a whole goes downwards in the toilet
Thinking.
into the sewers.
more jumping.
I do not recommend jumping down the toilet.
I mean, I don't care what you recommend.
I mean, like,
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Fine.
That
so what's in the room?
You, Crawl, are currently in the guard's washroom.
Don't pick the soap.
Monkas.
On one side the wall, there are toilet stalls. And the other side, there are showers.
So nothing
That,
terribly interesting
that
here.
is actually an interesting design.
running water is sort of impressive.
It's true. The Romans had running water.
Yeah, true.
Showers, in fact, do not work because they are broken down.
And I'm guessing the like maintaining like plumbing takes manpower and like a pretty sophisticated
Yeah.
architecture.
And what's in that room?
And in your room is a vault.
Nice.
A what? A
A
vault?
locked one?
A vault, or what did you say?
A vault. A
Mhm.
big vault door.
Is it like metal
Yes.
door? Locked metal door.
Locked metal door.
I'd like to investigate the locked metal door.
Not in that one this time. 50-50. Nat 1 or nat 20. You find that the locked metal door is locked by a contraption other than mechanical methods.
Mm-hmm.
It is a large sort of circular door. It seems to be physically like flush with the wall. And if you were able to figure out the mechanism for it, it would slide to one side.
I share the information with my kin.
Mhm.
Kin.
Can I roll Arcana to check the non-mechanical aspect of the lock?
Yes, you can roll Arcana. Finally getting good rolls.
I mean, I got a vault. There's probably a lot of good stuff in there. Not like
Mhm.
some shit boxes.
Yeah.
Time to
No
roll.
bear traps.
I mean, we should just dub this Bear Trap Castle, right? That should just be the name of this place now.
Bear traps everywhere. Bear traps, gnome traps, you name it. You work out that there is a magical locking mechanism that works on the door, and that magical lock is tied to a piece of jewelry. You do not know where said piece of jewelry is, but you know it is locked to a magical piece of jewelry that has to be placed against the central part of the disc.
So, anyone got any jewelry that could fit? And I point at the stuff where it should be placed.
There's a small circle in the
No.
center of the disc.
Although
I'm
the-
gonna look into my bag of holding and be like, nah, there's a goat in there, but there's no
Is
jewelry.
it the size of a coin?
It's about the size of a coin, but a lot thicker than a coin.
Maybe you could basically stack multiple coins.
I haven't seen any necklaces, but I think I shirked my duties and I didn't actually check this room properly, so if you would follow me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna check the 4 chests in the south room.
Okay.
Overall, I want you to have investigation for the chests. Just one will do.
I tried to click once. Oh, there you go. Sweet.
You are on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's on a roll now. Maybe it just needed the gnome to be trapped.
So what you're saying is we should keep this bear trap so we can stick them on the gnome for good
Yeah.
rolls.
So you look inside the chests, and you find that in one of them there is a small gooey smudge, and next to the smudge there is the you know, like when you have something that is really dusty, and when you lift it up, then there's just this clean outline of where it was.
Yeah.
There is the outline of a necklace surrounded by dust and a gooey smudge.
It's not actually here. Feels bad, man.
But it was
Oh.
here up until recently. I
Please
suggest we
don't.
check the castle thoroughly to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I'm not going into the sewers anymore.
I'm not going into the sewers.
I am going
Sewers
into the
seems like a bad
sewers.
idea.
I am absolutely going into the sewers if it means I can open that vault. If there is a chance I can open that vault, I'm going like head deep into the sewers.
Be my guest. After you.
Do we know where the ladder down leads?
No, because the gnome went straight back up the ladder.
Okay, I'd like to check where it goes.
There is the stairwell down, you can see. And you don't know about the ladder because the gnome hasn't told any of you about the ladder.
I grieve myself again.
I say that I'd appreciate it if you could follow me if you want any part of what is in that vault. And I go down the stairs.
Oh, Mirage looks impossibly unhappy as he walks down there as well. He's gonna follow. He needs to know what's in there, and he wants a piece of it, but he hates every minute.
Going down into the sewers. Everyone going in the sewers or just 2?
Well, let's follow then. We could.
I will follow, but only for scenario reason. My character would never go down there.
Like, I just don't want people to like randomly feed alone.
Actually, I'd like to point out that this time, I tell you to go down the ladder. I did not suggest just jump down the shithole in the royal toilet. We are actually traveling via actual ladders.
Mm-hmm.
You are standing on a stone walkway with a large corridor going either way and a central inlet in the middle between the two walkways. There is a thick, grey, sticky goop, and it reeks so bad. So very bad.
We could turn around.
No turning around until we have the jewel.
10th game.
You have no idea what could be there.
And you have no idea what is there.
No, we don't.
That's
could
why
wait.
we're going to find out.
Can I firebolt the goo? Just
I
out
smell
of
the
I
curiosity.
don't
Or-
think that will help the smell.
It's gonna be burnt poo instead. Don't do that.
You
I will
can
do it.
firebolt the goo, yes.
Yes, I am firebolting the goo. It's about the griefest thing I can do right now. I'm not gonna miss a fucking goo. Thank you.
Damage roll, please.
You're
It's a
gonna-
goo. What?
Damage
actually-
roll, please.
I mean, like, you're gonna set the sewer on fire, I guess.
The goo rises up into a large grey ooze.
Thank you. My guess was correct. See, I knew it.
You are now fighting a river of grey ooze.
Ew.
Unlucky.
Please.
By the way, we have the show match in 20 minutes, so
Mhm.
So we just finished this off. Roll initiative.
run it down.
Run it down.
No, I need to.
Wait, where is the where are we on the map?
I will just draw like a,
Oh, wait, I didn't select myself.
Yeah, it's a common issue. It's hard to. There we go. Oh, I didn't throw it.
There.
I used up my good rolls.
Feels bad.
I think I play first, but I'm not sure.
That's an excellent ladder. I love it. Oh,
Ah!
monkeys.
Monka D.
That's a large graves.
Yeah, it is.
That's a really large graves.
Oh, you're just okay. Yeah.
So the
that's-
entire river is the entire like
Yeah.
sewer canal is just ooh. Big face.
That's probably
Should
bad.
have.
How do we even fight this?
We shoot it. We hit it, and then we get the jewel if it's somewhere in there.
What's its dex? Oh, it shouldn't roll higher than any of you.
No, if a news play before me, I'm gonna rage quit.
So, 1d10.
That's fine.
Unlucky.
Like, I assume it doesn't really matter because it can hit any of us,
Yeah, kind of.
regardless of where we stay.
No! Silver!
Can I use an item in my bag of holding and the cantrip in the same time?
You need an action to take an item out of the bag of holding. So if you can't use it as a bonus action, you'll need to spend an action to get it out, and then next turn you can use it.
Oh, also, who has the circlet?
Marsha.
Narsha, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he gave it to me, but I don't think so. So
I feel like he kept it.
yeah, pretty sure he kept it.
So no one has the circlet. Good to know.
Hope we don't need the circuit to get into the vault.
Then you can just blame Olivia if it's the case.
blame Nasha. It's all Nasha's fault. Gnome.
I'm gonna do a burning hand on basically the river of Ku in front of me. I assume it would hit him more than once then.
I'm gonna say it hits it twice.
Burning hand. And it's going to be fire, because...
You're going to make it fire damage.
Wait. It's an ooze. I'm gonna make it cold damage.
Cold damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try cold. If it doesn't work, I will switch to fire after.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do against the ooze. So I
Four.
take it twice.
So it takes some damage.
Thinking.
Yeah, thinking intense voice.
Tis now the ooze's turn.
Monkati.
Monkey.
I hope the gnome doesn't die in the backswing here.
I hope I don't die. Fuck the gnome.
Are you wearing any armor?
No.
Thinking.
Thinking.
He's a wizard, they don't get to do that
Yeah.
usually.
I can't, so... Problem solved. What type of damage would work against news?
Tries to strike the gnome twice. First time misses. The second time, I'm assuming hits.
Yep.
So you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
It's not that bad.
Never
And
feed.
then you take
Oh,
8 acid damage.
that's bad.
I'm down.
Unlucky.
Uh-oh.
And the gnome is now naked because his clothes have been burnt away by acid.
Rest in
Oh.
peace.
That's bad.
Ew, gross.
Crawl.
Fuck it with everything you've got.
I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
I mean,
It's
it's as
What,
reasonable
is
as you
it
can
the
get.
magical axe?
Exactly. I'm
it the
assuming
mag-
this hit.
Yes, is it the magical axe?
I mean, it's the axe. I mean, it's the axe that was in the chest. So yeah,
Okay, good.
it's the axe I got at the start of this game, start of the session.
Okay, so hit the damage.
And I am gonna smite.
You're gonna smite a news.
Yeah.
I can. I mean, you can smite. You can smite anything, and it deals
Yeah.
radiant damage. So it's like it's not gonna resist it.
Is that it, or are you doing more?
No, that's it.
It is dead.
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
funny.
I'm out of spell slots now, by the way. I just used them for smiting.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
very
just-
funny.
Yeah.
Smite is so stupid.
The ooze sinks back into the ground and is basically dead.
Can I get healed, please? Like, I would
You can
enjoy
get
some healing.
stabilized.
I mean, I can. How much health are you down right now?
0. Literally 0. Exactly 0.
So he took 8 and a 7.
I have. Let's see. I can heal you. I don't have any spell slots I can weigh on hands you. And given that,
You're level 2, so it'd be 10 charges.
yeah, I'm just asking like how much hit points do you have? Like how high is your total? I'm guessing you're at 0.
I'm at 18 total and I'm at 0 right now.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna burn the entire pool. So you are at 10.
Yay.
I'd like to conjure a stone with prestidigitation and throw it into the corpse to see if the acid is still in there, is still active.
The stone melts visibly.
I'm gonna get this change of clothes from my bag.
Can I see you through that? Through the ooze?
Huh?
Can I see through the ooze? Like what's
No. You
inside?
can't see through the ooze. It is just a thick grey goo.
Oh my fucking god.
It's gonna be a mess, literally.
Can I like? Is it down there between the pathways? Can I? Let's rephrase. Can I reach it without jumping down?
Yes.
Okay, I assume that the acid damage will be the same damage that hit the gnome. So, without jumping down, I try to like shove my hand into, like taking off the glove. I shove my hand into the ooze and try to find if there is anything inside the corpse of the ooze.
Do an investigation roll.
Keep in mind, I'm out of way on hand charges.
And your hand is gone.
You take 7 damage.
It's okay. I take no damage. Let me
Are you
recast False
continuing
Life,
to
please.
search? You're going to have to do a roll every time you want to search because the ooze is rather large.
I mean, he can just keep spamming false life though.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can find the necklace, because maybe it has traces of magic, since it opens the vault door by magic?
Sloth smart.
How could I do that?
The warlock is there drenching her fist into acid. Yes, you can tell the fact that there is a necklace over by Mirage just inside of the ooze, while there is just the fishing around the warlock.
I'm gonna use my fishing rod and I'm gonna bring it back up.
Okay.
Let's...
Your fishing rod, the tip of the fishing rod melts off when you land it in the water.
Oh.
I would have assumed like he would
Yeah,
have used the hook and
that's kind of
like,
expected.
line.
Yeah.
I think anything melts in there.
Probably. I'm gonna assume you need something magical.
Or you need a warlock.
Yeah.
Or you need a warlock's fist.
Is it too deep? Can I try to like pick it up with the +1 dagger? Oh no, wait, I have the shield. +1 shield. I'm gonna use the +1 shield to try to scoop the amulet out. Or the necklace out.
I wonder how deep it is. Like,
Yeah, like if it's deep
can you
enough.
even reach it with the shield?
Let's see. I mean, I can. If it won't affect magical items, so I could try to use the axe to scoop it out.
I mean, I can. You don't know it's there. For you, he's just like fishing for something.
Yeah.
He hasn't told us about it. hasn't told us about it.
You can't tell how deep it is because of the fact that you didn't roll high enough.
Oh.
You just
So
know it's there.
okay, so I'm gonna ask Troll to help me ping it up then, because I'm gonna tell him like, hey, the necklace, it's like right here, point of the spot. You have longer reach than I do. Can you try something? If you
I
have any
ignore
idea.
them and try to shove it out with my hand.
So you go over to where the gnome is and shove your hand in the water again.
Yes.
Roll dex to be able to grab it while your hand is burning.
Easy clap.
Nice.
My jewelry, bitches!
You take 8 more damage
Okay.
as you
Do more
go
damage to my health.
acid, and you pull out a ruby necklace that is completely golden with a circular ruby center on the pendant part that looks exactly like the shape on the vault door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess you're down here.
Yeah.
We're going back up and we're going to the vault.
Yes.
Indeed. And I roll another roll.
More false life.
I mean, false life or not, I'm slowly dying.
Yeah, kind
So
of.
I hope we just get over that before I actually drop that. From all the self-inflicted wounds.
All of the acid. All of the acid. So you enter into the vault. You place the necklace, I would assume, on the
Yes,
vault door,
that is indeed correct.
and it slowly creaks and slides open. And inside, you see on a pedestal there is a crown.
Oh.
I conjure another stone with my prestidigitation. I kinda take a liking to that strategy. And try to hit the crown
Okay.
with it.
It
I
bounces
mean,
cleanly off the crown and lands on the floor, smoking slightly.
nice. At least I didn't hit it with Eldritch Blast. I guess that's a progress.
I'm gonna slowly walk over it and make an Arcana check on the crown.
I'm gonna divine sense in case it's like evil crown or something.
Also, other things in the room.
Oh, okay. What is in the room then?
Because as everyone first thought is the crown, other things in the room, there is a large treasure coffer behind the pedestal.
That's it?
It's a very big treasure coffer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to the crown and make an Arcana check.
Okay.
If I can find Arcana.
Your divine sense doesn't sense anything, Kroll.
Okay, so none of this is like super evil or anything. Okay.
No. On the crown, you can sense that someone has put a ward on it so that then it wouldn't be picked up.
I went through fucking ooze.
I pick up the crown.
Well, you bet I will.
And there's a bear trap underneath it.
Like,
I mean, I rolled max on false life. Might as well die with dignity.
So are you going to try and pick up the crown?
I'll consider that. First, I'll check what I can actually do. Are there any inscriptions on the crown or on the thing it's... it rests on?
It is a pure white marble pedestal with no inscriptions. On the crown, there is writing in Elfish around the bottom half of the crown. And there are small rubies and sapphires laden each of the points of the crown.
I mean, it's
Um,
on the crown, so it's like a part of the crown.
Yes.
What does the writing say? What does the board say?
What's the name of the area again? I'm trying to remember. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. In the writing, it says the royal family of Seilgal.
Can I take my water skin of holy water out and pour some on the crown?
Yeah, you can pour holy water on the crown if you want.
Does it do anything?
No,
Okay,
you now have an empty water skin.
that's
Previously
fine.
containing holy water
And a wet crown.
and no water crown.
I mean, it's
Uh,
wet, so that's the progress.
What's in
Can-
the
can I-
treasure hoard? The treasury chest?
So you're going to open the treasure chest.
I'm gonna check if it's trapped first.
Treasure chest is in fact not trapped.
Then I open it.
Inside, you find a ring, a belt, a whip, a bracer, and a crossbow.
just crossbow or useful one?
Sorry,
And crossbow.
could you take that list again? A ring?
A ring, a belt, a whip, a crossbow, and a bracer.
Okay, cool.
Can I cheat and open my bag of holding and try to numb the crown with it? Like without
Crown.
touching the crown, I just pass the bag over it.
Thinking.
I like it.
Seems like a solid plan.
Maybe the word will not work in astral plane.
Give it a shot.
Do I have to roll anything?
Is this clownable?
Probably clownable. Do a dex save.
This one.
Rip.
Wait.
Take 7 damage.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
dead.
Knocked
Really
backwards with
But
your back.
what deals damage to me exactly?
Force damage. The crown. The ward exploded outwards if you tried to put the bag around it. And it knocked you back onto your ass.
Huh.
When the crown explodes, I'm gonna try to palm the ring out of the chest.
So you're gonna sleight of hand the ring, or
Yeah,
Fucking rogues.
I know, right?
I'm assuming that nobody's passive perception is 17
No.
or higher.
I have a 9.
I mean, no one is even looking in there. I'm
Yeah,
just
I know.
consumed by the crown. That's my fucking crown. You're not getting your hands on the fucking crown. I smell power.
Monka tea.
Unlimited power.
I feel like.
You know, no one has heard
It's
of the
getting
village of my
reasonably
bust.
late since you have a show match, correct?
What? It's gonna start soon apparently. Like in a, like, looked at the match on and apparently we're starting in like 10 minutes.
Okay, so
Let me snatch the crown.
you want to try and pick up the crown.
Wait for
Yeah,
life.
so I'll pick up the crown.
Do a Constitution saving throw.
That is not okay. Seems reasonable.
The crown burns your hands as you pick it up. However, you are able to just about hold on to it.
So it's still burning.
It is still burning your hands as you're holding it.
Throw it in the bag. Maybe.
I'm taking out the dagger.
Monkey tea.
Oh, this
Dagger.
the same burning dagger that
If,
you
if you do something with it, I'm blasting you.
I'm cutting my wrist to pour the blood of the
What the
crown and
fuck?
call upon my
I'm blasting
Patron.
you. He's a werewolf. I don't care. This is
You take 8 damage.
Okay, reasonable.
what. This is.
Should I roll religion to call upon
Yes.
I'm gonna tackle him.
patron?
I'm blasting him. I don't care. He doesn't do that again. I'm gonna firebolt him. Just
Mirage
Just wait.
runs.
Raj is fucking off with the ring.
He also takes the crossbow.
I don't agree with blasting him, but I also don't agree with the fucking black magic shit.
So you're going to smack him and blast him.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm actually not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to like tackle him and stop him.
Are you going to try and dodge the tackle? Like,
Sure.
so strength versus dex.
So
Strength roll versus dex saving throw. So you have to beat an 11.
seems like easy clap.
Yeah.
So now you, the crown, the dagger, the blood, Leith are all on the floor. With you on top of her.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at the gnome to give me the bag, or at least open it.
I'm gonna open the bag.
I'm gonna take if I can, I'll take the crown and throw it in the bag.
Constitution saving throw. You
I mean, you
are
still need
able
to get the crown from me.
grab the crown and throw it in the bag, and you take 1
I
damage.
mean, you just got tackled, so
The crown was knocked out of your hands when you were tackled onto the floor
by a
Reasonable.
by
by
like a
Goliath.
yeah you.
So you take 1 damage, and the crown is now in the bag, which is shaking violently.
It's in the fucking astral plane, monkey.
Bag shakes violently until the gnome closes it, and then it
Oh.
settles.
I wonder how that's gonna interact with the black magic gem shit.
And I gave it back to Nasha. It's not in the bag anymore.
Yep.
Okay then.
Your god didn't even listen to you in the first place because she thought you were being stupid as shit, trying to command a non-magical crown with a ward on it. So she ignored your plea for talking, and so you just cut yourself.
Fucking
That's
warlock.
reasonable. I do what I want. Fuck off. Get off me.
I'm gonna get now that the crown is in the bag. I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, and I'm fucking off the room before I get unleashed past it. That's HP.
I'm checking the other, like, treasure chest or whatever was there.
In the coffer, you can see a belt, a whip, and a bracer.
Taking everything. I'm taking fucking everything.
You now have a belt, a whip, and a bracer.
Weight. How much do they weight?
Whip is about 7. The belt is 2 and the bracer is 1.
Okay. That's some reasonable whip. Mine weighs like 3 times less. Should be good, eh?
Everyone else has just ran outside, except from Crawl and
I'm just standing here watching some over black magic fucking happens.
Where do you have against black magic?
If Marsha was here, he would have
Fucking
probably
heaven.
beheaded you.
you're talking to a paladin. What do you have against black magic?
I mean, my character isn't a black paladin. Like he's like a garbage paladin. But it's,
Even a garbage paladin has slight inclinations to not be towards black magic.
like, I mean, he has like the exact same level of suspicion anyone would have. He just like doesn't have the temperament of a paladin. Not really.
Where he would just divine smite the shit out of the lady.
I mean, I don't think a proper paladin would do that either. But like,
Vengeance paladin would fucking smite the shit out of her.
but it's like you can imagine how like most normal people would react to black magic fuckery.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
run
like it.
away or they're act
And
heroic.
someone cutting themselves.
So like my neutral paladin will in fact smoke.
Seems reasonable.
Okay. Can I
You
look
know-
around to find gold or any more items that just on the floor?
You can try.
Okay. And I will in fact
And
try,
you find
and
them.
as usual, yeah.
As usual.
So I guess there is nothing in here anymore. Time to get the fuck out.
I think it's
Yeah, I'm
time to
gonna follow.
leave. With a very awkward walk back.
Monka tea.
A very, very awkward walk back.
So are you heading back to town or?
Also, I am
there
being
are
invited.
2 more towers.
I'm being
Actually,
invited to a
3
custom.
more towers.
Yeah. I think we
We
need to
haven't
end
seen-
here either way.
Yeah,
And
I
Yeah.
agree. Also, arrows get online.
We can get rest on the courtyard and like start next
Guys,
time
rest
from
on-
here.
There we
yeah,
go.
that's fine. We can pick it up at this location. Interesting stuff. PvP is always Monka S, but I mean entertaining nonetheless.
Monka Vega. I mean, it wasn't proper PV. I didn't that.
No, but even then, there are strife.
I mean, I'm nearly dead anyway.
Mhm.
I mean, it's good that you're like inting because it means you can really try to fight me. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, so yeah.
See you lot
See you.
later.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go as well. I need to get something to eat.
Have